Pepper says, are you ready to declutter another section of this hoarded basement? I know I am. It is that time of the week again. It is time to declutter another section in this hoarded basement. And last week we were focused in this section, but we had to end early and I couldn't finish this. Now, that declutter is not going to fulfill a whole video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the churned part of the basement. This pile has built up over the year because it's been churned from storage locker, garage, back shed, many areas of the house because the stairs are right here. So it's an easy come on down, pile it here, because my ADHD has been focused on doing the basement. So where my attention is right here, decluttering in this space. So I brought some boxes back over here because this is where my hyper focus in decluttering is. Hey, sometimes you gotta work with your mental disorders. And I just wanted to hop on here really quick while we're decluttering to say that I've been getting a lot of requests for a basement tour, and I'm going to be having one very soon. I'm kind of getting in my own way because I keep thinking like, oh, but if I declutter this section right here, then the back's even gonna look bigger. And then I had picked a date because I was going to do a yard sale September 23rd because a lot of boxes in the back and a little spread all over are labeled as yard sale bins, and there's a lot of it. And I thought, oh, I'll have the yard sale, get those 20 bins up and out of here, and then that following video, I'll do the basement tour, because then the basement will really look cleared out. Well, Mother Nature has other plans because it's going to downpour this weekend. We're talking a really bad nor'easter, lots of rain, lots of everything that really messed up my schedule for next week, what I wanted to do, because I wanted to do the yard sale with the no spend next Monday or Tuesday. And now I'm like, oi, Mother Nature, you messed up my plan. Now, when I originally recorded that, they were just calling for a lot of rain. Now they're calling for a little more of a serious storm with a lot of rain, a lot of wind, possible tornado threats. So I just want to say a quick prayer of safety for everyone that's in this storm's path. So now let's talk about the topic of what controls your quality of life. This question is inspired by a Tony Robbins speech when he had stated that there are two factors that control the quality of your life. And those two things are meaning and emotion. The meaning you give to things controls the emotion that you feel. People come up with different meanings that produces different emotions, and those emotions make you make different decisions. Like when you're angry, you're going to make a different decision than when you're playful, happy, or grateful. And he said that the secret to life is controlling meaning and emotion. What controls the quality of your life? Is it money? Is it relationships? Well, since I'm a recovering hoarder, it's pretty much saving every item that's come into my home. So when I was in that cycle of a level 4 hoarding, the saving, the gathering, the squirreling it away, the stockpiling, that controlled my quality of life at that time. The stories that I added to everything that came into my house, or the meaning, created these attachments to where I couldn't let anything go. The attachments was the emotion. So in Tony Robbins' theory, if I change the meaning and the emotions to all of the hoarded items, then I should be able to improve and control the quality of my life. And if we dive a little deeper, when I look back on this recovering journey, we kind of were already doing that. We just weren't aware of it. I can honestly say that my YouTube channel, but especially my YouTube family, helped me improve the quality of my life tenfold. When I really look back at the root issues of the hoarding behaviors, the original meaning to decluttering meant that I had to do something that would trigger my emotions of fear, anxiety, and PTSD memories that I didn't want to process because I wasn't mentally capable of even starting to work through those emotions. I had attached such huge, high meaning to my items that it made me feel safe. It made me feel loved. It meant that I was providing for my family because I had clothing and food and resources on hand. My quality of life back then was based on the hoarded items because it gave me a sense of security. So in my world of being a level 4 hoarder, to declutter my stuff meant that you were ripping away my quality of life because of the meaning I attached to all the items. It's so amusing to see how these consistent thoughts and emotions can create such different meanings for different people, because most people that I know would agree that a hoarded house lowers their quality of life. But one with hoarding disorder would say that it improves it, even though deep down inside, we know that it doesn't. It just really feels like that. Now, how this channel and my loving, amazing YouTube family changed and improved the quality of my life was because it changed the meaning of my hoarding. This started to become a platform where I could express my emotions and attachments to the items because I didn't like the comments I was reading, how other hoarders were being treated, when I knew that it was a mental disorder that we were just struggling to get out of. We felt so isolated and alone because no one would understand what we were going through. And that's why it gave meaning to really put those words to those emotions. And what had happened was that you guys, my YouTube family, gave such loving empathy and understanding and compassion and weekly encouragement to never give up, and that you would support me in this crazy journey. That changed the meaning to decluttering, because it was no longer creating these emotions of fear and anxiety. Instead, it was creating emotions of love, support, acceptance, understanding, and that changed the quality of my life so much. It gave my life more purpose, a calling that I could humanize hoarding disorder and that I could help people understand it and help them declutter, clean, and let go. And I want to ask all of you, what controls the quality of your life? Is it things in your home like I struggled with? Or is it money? Is it relationships? What does that look like to you? What meanings are you attaching to it? And what emotions are being triggered by those meanings? We all have the capacity and control to improve the quality of our lives. It starts with taking time to be self-aware and writing down what controls your quality of life. Then changing those thought patterns and meanings that we attach to those situations to be more positive, more optimistic, more beneficial, so that you can create these happier emotions. And by creating these happier emotions, you're going to improve your mental health. That is how I have been able to really recover in my hoarding disorder. This is how I was able to change the meaning to every single item in my home, to now being able to easily let go of items and understand what truly is important in life. And me and Miss Pepper were very pleased to show you today's tossy pile. We are going to be recycling this as best as we can, giving away what we can and throwing some more things to those yard sale bins. But what's important is that we're able to let go of a lot of things at one time now. And now Miss Pepper is very happy to show you another opened up space in the basement for her to explore in. Now there's still some stuff on this table, and that's because I haven't really found a home for it, but I got the inspired idea that this table was an L-shaped office table, and I could make this into a crafting table. Once we pull out all the yard sale bins, we can make that into a crafting area. That gives me a lot of motivation to keep going. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to clean, declutter, and let go of something in your home today too.